Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Steven again. I just wanted to say hi to everyone out there and good morning. And looks like it's gonna be a nice day today, actually. Sorry, daylight, and wow, they're popping already. Geez, medications. A lot of people find themselves, but they don't like Zoloft. First of all. I've been on Zoloft for years. I've told you before, and there was another one I couldn't think of it, but now I just thought of it just now. It's called Pamelor. It's a medication. It's Pamelor. Pamelor. Yeah, Pamelor. It's over 25 milligrams worth of up to 100 milligrams. Okay. Anyway, it's similar to Zoloft, and a lot of times people do not like Zoloft because of the side effects. I'll tell you, go through some of the side effects now, guys. Okay, now if you have any kids in the room, you may not want them to be in the room at this time. Okay, ready? I'm going to go through some side effects. Okay, Zoloft side effects is swelling of the face. That's not the major big kind. Swelling of the face, smacking lips, depression, causes depression, weight gain, constipation, heart attack is the worst scenario. It's stupid, kind of, actually. And high blood pressure, loss of sex drive, okay? Increase of sex drive, which is very, very rare, okay, with that kind of pill, because it doesn't do it. It usually does the opposite, makes you, because serotonin, they say, when you uptakes serotonin levels, it's supposed to make you feel pleasurable, make you feel good, but not. That's a no, put NO for that, so that's not true. Okay, that's common sense, common knowledge. So if you get something like Percocet now, it's different. When it gets the dopamine receptors, of course you're going to have pleasure. You're going to have the time of your life. Okay, that's a different pill though. Okay, back to Zoloft. Okay, that's stimulant too. Okay, now Zoloft is antidepressant. Okay. Which is nothing to do with the benzodiazepine, Valium, or Xanax, Librium, Stella, all the other stuff, Prozalam, Trinexine, all that stuff, Midazolam, I mean. Okay, so we got off that subject. In fact, Zoloft has committed, a lot of people have committed suicide just taking Zoloft. I pray for the people that are on Zoloft today. As a matter of fact, Cindy's cousin, right now, she's on Zoloft. Okay? I pray for her. I wonder sometimes about her, even though we're not on a good standing point. We were, though. We miss her very much, but very nice person. Okay, I'm not gonna down her at all. She's very outgoing. She's very, very funny. Okay, we're all funny together. We had a good time. Okay, my ass almost caught on fire, but we had a good time. Okay, back east and near Kentucky. When you say Kentucky, it's not like Kentucky Fried Chicken time you done with me. I'm just saying. My ass would have felt like Kentucky Fried Chicken. They call me the California Kid, because I was back there in Indiana and everything, so, naturally, just looking at a note down there is all. But, Prozac, same way. It's a serotonin reuptake also. Paxil's the same way. I've taken Paxil for many months. I mean, Paxil. Let's start with Paxil. I've taken it for several months, almost to a year. I couldn't stand it anymore. Do you know what it made me feel like? Life wasn't worth living. That's what it made me feel like. Truthfully, I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, I was doing better without the Paxil than I was starting the Paxil. Being on it for 4 weeks. It takes 4 to 6 weeks just to get in your system. Like I told you guys before. It doesn't work overnight. It doesn't work in 2 minutes. It don't work in about 15, 20 minutes like Xanax does. No. See, a benzo drip or, like shot or whatever you want to call it, or the pill, works fast. Okay, quick. Okay, now, when you have a lot in your system, like, not Meloril, I'm talking about something else, but Zoloft, it takes that build-up period, constantly building up to that point, boiling point, you know what I'm saying? Like a volcano building up over and over again, building up till it gets stuck, comes to a head, right? Okay, that's
pop, bang, bang.
Exactly, like kaboom, like that spray stuff, or that kaboom, like a volcano eruption, There's a good one. Like Cindy just said for the record, pop, pop, bang, bang, boom, boom. I hear a lot of that shit going on around here in California. What we'll do is watch the 405 freeway, you'll see that. I'll tell you. You see robbers and everybody else on the run, you know what they're taking, Zoloft. I'm kidding. Nah. Half the people in the world take drugs, Zoloft. I mean, God, this world, you know what amuses me is, I'm not putting anybody down or anything, but just for a second I want to say something. Okay, the guy from Different Strokes or whatever, he's not a bad guy or nothing, but okay, here's how he talks. Okay, I'll be him for a second. Okay, about Corey Haim and everything, he talks about putting down everything. Okay, you guys could do so much better out there. Just say no. Say no to drugs. Go to ICU, ICTU, ICU, ICU too. Go to college. Be something. Do something with yourself. Opportunity knocks. The problem with that commercial, it's not that simple, number one. If it was that simple, why would you need the pills? Right? Ask yourself that, Different Strokes guy. Because I'd love to know the answer to that question. Because you know what? If you pay for my way to go, I'd certainly, I see you, I will go. That's all there is to it. I'd love to go. Preach on. Preach it on. You know what I'm saying? Boy? Seriously. Let's get down to reality. Seriously. Let's get down to the point. Okay? I'm not against being straight. Okay? But you got to loosen up. Be yourself. Do not let anybody else get inside of you, rule you, tell you what to do. Because if you do, that one person's going to turn into about 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 to 10 or 15, 20 people. Be telling you what to do. All your life they'll be telling you what to do. Do you know why they're going to tell you what to do? There's one reason. and only one reason only, to take advantage of you. What do most people call you up for? Hello, can I borrow some butter? Hello, I know it hasn't been more than 2 or 3 months. It's been 3 months ago since I talked to you last, but I was just wanting to know if I could borrow about $50. I know we haven't talked in a while, but you know what? I'll pay you back in about 3 or 4 months. And then your question is, okay, well, a strong person's question is, well, I haven't heard from you in ages. Why? I mean, why all of a sudden you calling me? I mean, isn't there anybody else you could borrow $50 from? I mean, why all of a sudden you calling me after 6 months or whatever? And well, you're the only person I can rely on. That's what their answer is, right? And you say, well, I mean, I haven't heard from you or nothing like that when I needed you. Where were you when I needed you? There's the question. Psychology reason. Right there. I mean, that's common knowledge, guys, right? Okay. What you ask him is, where were you when I needed you? Right? Does that make any sense to any of you guys? I mean, anybody out there that have similar situations, raise your hand. Not like I can really see or anything. Put your freaking hands up and follow me. I'm kidding. That's Eminem. No, let's be serious out there. How many times does anybody ever want to call you and see how you're doing? And see how you really feel? Oh, I just want to call you up, Steven, and see how you're feeling today. Are you feeling any better today, Steven? I just want to call you up to see how you're doing. You know? Oh, I'm doing terrific. What about yourself? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. It's just, I'm about 3 or 4 months behind on rent, and, I just want to know if maybe you can loan me $1,200, you know, so I can keep my bills up or whatever. Well, what's wrong with you? Oh, I'm out of work for about 6 months or so, and I got laid off because the government laid me off, and you know how it goes. It's a hard economy right now, and having a hard time, Charlie or Charlie Sheen, and whatever. Said blah blah blah. I'm just using his name for a joke, whatever. Just nothing against you, Charlie, but I just wanted to know if you could loan me a few $1,000s, to help me out, pay some bills and everything, because I'm behind. Example. Ding, 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 ding. Winning. Not. Really. Where are we getting there from there? Think about it yourself. The only way you can stall a person like that, you can either say no, spontaneously on the spot, or if you're thinking about having feelings in your heart saying, well, maybe this person needs a little bit of help, and they've been there for you in the past. If they were there for you in the past, then you can go ahead and loan them the money, right? If they weren't, you think about it and say, well, wait a second. What have you done for me lately? It's like Janet Jackson, right? Doesn't it? Janet Jackson. What have you done for me lately? I'm not trying to sound like a chauvinist pig. All I'm trying to do is to speak of the reality. You know what? Get on the phone and say, you know what? Let me think about this. Give me some time to think about this. When is it due? Oh, next week sometime. Okay, when next week? Okay. Now, okay, if I go down there with you, can I pay it for you? See if it's going for that source. That's another way you can do it too. is you could go with the person and see if they're paying the rent. You know, go with the person, see if the money's going towards that cause. That's just an idea. That's all I'm saying. If you don't want to see them on the street, you can go with them down to pay their rent, down to get some food or shelter. I mean, whatever the circumstances might be. Right, Cindy?
Yes.
Okay, you don't say like I did, okay, about 2 or 3 years ago. Okay, now my cousin, she calls me up. I talk to her on the phone. My phone bill's due. I owe $100 and some. No problem, Misty. I'll give it to you. I don't care. Okay. Okay. She says, well, when do you want to mail it to me? No, I'm not going to mail. I'm a big shit. I'm just going to wire it to you. That costs extra money. Wiring it to you is an extra $25. So I'm out $25 plus I'm out the money that I gave her. Never got back. Okay, not only that, Exhibit 2. Exhibit B. Sorry, are you okay over there on the record? Lips don't fall. Okay, we're on a bed, that's why. Okay, anyway, it's not a water bed or nothing like that. She didn't go flying, nothing like that. You would have heard it go boom. But anyway, get a kaboom. I'm kidding with you. But anyway, made myself laugh for a second. She got a cigarette in her mouth. I'm ready to cock it back. But, babe, what's the matter? Oh, never mind. I'm going to finish this up so I can get going. But anyway, what was I going to say? Forgot. Oh, yeah. I loaned her some money. She told me she had lupus. Or no, she told me she had cancer. Leukemia. She thinks she's not going to live next year, right? Okay. Right. Okay. So she tells me, give me some money, you know, for the kids to help them get through this Christmas. No problem. I will do that, Misty. And so I did that. And not only did I give her money, it was supposed to be 1/3 of that money coming back to me. Okay, that's all I asked for back. 1/3 of the money was supposed to come back to me. I had $1,000 cash. Okay, so I only gave it through Western Union, I believe it was. Wired or whatever you want to call that shit. Okay, she got her money. Okay, no problem. She got her money about 10 or 15 minutes later. She got her money. Okay, she was happy. And guess what I found out? To the record, I know I don't got much time. Okay, she went out a week before that and picked up Brian's pants. And picked up a bunch of other presents.
Railway stuff.
And all this other stuff. And I went to her and asked her, and says, I thought she didn't have no money to do this. I thought she didn't have no money to do that. Well, it had to be done, Stephen. And I said, well, thanks a lot for telling me about that. Anyway, the thing is, the bottom line is, that's our trash man. The bottom line is don't ever loan any money out to anybody. That you got to be there present. Be there present, or don't even loan them shit, because they're gonna step all over you. I learned that a long time. I should have learned that a long time ago. I knew that a long time ago, but I just took a chance. Again, my mom would have killed my ass if she would have been here today for doing what I did. Being too nice. Being too gentle. Too nice. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and close. It's been 20 minutes now. And I'm going to see how this video comes out, guys. God bless each and every person out there. I love you all from Facebook. And Cindy does too. And I'm going to close with saying, have a nice day. I hope to God everything works out for each individual in America. Okay? We're going to fight for this economy to come up. Seriously. Now, on a good note, we're going to get a back brace today for Cindy. It's been approved. She's got a back brace coming from Obama's office. No, I'm just kidding. Not from Florida. It's been it's been ordered and everything, coming from Florida and stuff. I was joking about Obama. I'll update you on the back brace and see how it fits. Not me, but her. Okay. Y'all take care, and I'm gonna see how this little booger comes out. I pray to God I get this video right. Okay, love you. God bless. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Steven again. I just wanted to say hi to everyone out there, and good morning. And looks like it's gonna be a nice day today, actually. Sorry, daylight, and wow, they're popping already. Geez, medications. A lot of people find themselves, but they don't like Zoloft. First of all, I've been on Zoloft for years. I've told you before, and that was enough to make you feel good, but not. That's a no. Put NO for that. So that's not true. Okay, that's common sense, knowledge, common knowledge. So if you get something like Percocet now, it's different. When it gets the dopamine receptors, of course you're going to have pleasure. You're going to have the time of your life. Okay? That's a different pill, though. Okay, back to Zoloft. Okay, that's stimulant, too. Okay, now Zoloft is antisuppressant and high blood pressure, loss of sex drive, okay, increase of sex drive, which is very, very rare, okay, with that kind of pill, because it doesn't do it. It usually does the opposite, makes you, because serotonin, they say, when reuptake uptakes serotonin levels, it's supposed to make you feel pleasurable. Many kids in the room may not want them to be in the room at this time. Okay. Okay, ready? I'm going to go through some side effects. Okay, Zoloft side effects is swelling of the face. That's not the major big kind. Swelling of the face, smacking lips, depression, causes of depression, weight gain, constipation, heart attack is the worst scenario. It's stupid, kind of, actually. Another one I couldn't think of it, but now I just thought of it just now. It's called Pamelor. It's a medication. It's Pamelor. Pamelor. Yeah, Pamelor. It's over 25 milligrams worth of up to 100 milligrams. Okay, anyway, it's similar to Zoloft, and a lot of times people do not like Zoloft because of the side effects. I'll tell you, go through some of the side effects now, guys. Okay, now if you have